Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm going to show you the best way to grind skill XP during this 2 times XP and also just any time. I'm going to show you each skill, what pet to use, what method to use, and all of that stuff. So yeah, before you get into it, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and turn notifications to see more of my videos. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Right, so for this whole video I'm going to be using a god potion to grind the most possible XP because this gives you enchanting, any sort of skill XP boost, which is really useful for any skill grind. So I'm going to pop this, and I'm also using a booster cookie right now so that I can get like infinite, I won't lose it when I die, so that's basically the thing. And you don't have to use a booster cookie, but it's probably well recommended. So for enchanting, you want to do the chronometron and the ultra first, because you have to do the super pairs. And the way you want to do this is, so chronometron, you want to go for the highest experiment you have unlocked, which I haven't done much of this, but you can do it quite easily. So you need some, so you need to go on the grand experiment, then you can go to 14, I think is the best one to go to. Now if you have a solver, this is quite easy, but otherwise it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to do it because it's very difficult to remember after a certain amount. But the max you want to go to is 14 on that one, and then 11 on this one. So there'll be 11 items that appear. This one is 14 colors. So, and then you go into super pairs, and super pairs, you just have to click randomly and try and find pairs. With the solver, it will show you what you've already clicked, so you don't have to remember anything. But yeah, once you do that, you'll get a good amount of XP per time, and with the 2 times XP boost that's on right now, and a god potion, because you have the enchanting XP boost thing. I don't know where that is, but yeah, somewhere in here. You will get a good amount of stuff. So yeah, you'll get like 600k XP per time probably, and you can do that once a day or maybe even more if you go for, what's it called? But yeah, onto another one. So we'll go on to Alchemy next. Alchemy is another one that's very similar to Enchanting, but also you do have to put a lot more work into this one. Now, the way I do it is I have this little, it's not really an auto brewer, it's a semi-auto brewer, but what you do is you load it up with water bottles, and then you press the button with nether wart in it, and also use enchanted sugar. Now this is actually quite a lot better than using anything else. It used to be you want to use enchanted sugar cane, but that was very expensive. But enchanted sugar is quite easy. You just mine up the cane and then you put it back into the system, and you end up making a lot of speed potions. Now this will get you, in the current double XP, that's 600 XP per time, plus the XP boost potion. That's going to be a lot of XP you're going to gain very easily. So, and then once you set that up, you'll be able to gain a lot of alchemy levels. So it'll be like 900 XP per time, which will get you to quite high pretty quick. I haven't done much of this. I've just started grinding this. Also, you can do netherwart farming. I don't have a netherwart hoe just yet, but that is what I'm working towards right now. So yeah, you can do some netherwart farming. This does give you alchemy and not farming, so that's really interesting. You can do that, but I think it's slightly slower. It's just quicker to just do this. And yeah, that's a good way to get it. Now, onto mining. Mining, you need to get something very specific. You need a refined stonk. Now, the way you get refined reforge, you get the stonk from buying it from the end. There's a shop in there. But you get the refined reforge from the refined amber. You need mining 25 to put this on. And then you get the refined stonk. And once you've done that, you get 4% extra mining XP, which is very nice. You also want to put on a pet that gives you mining XP. I use a silverfish pet. You can use a mithril golem, I think, is the other one. But if you summon your silverfish pet and then you collect your minion, or whatever minion, it has to be a mining minion, remember, you will get a good amount of XP from that. So that's 2,000 mining XP just there, and you'll get a good amount of mining XP from that. Now I'm almost at mining 30, so that's going to be very useful once I get there. But yeah, that's basically the way you want to do that with passive to make money, mining XP. But also you can go to the dwarven mines and do it like that. Basically, if you go through here and you can mine, and I haven't done much of the mining in the dwarven mines, but what I think you should do is just mine random stuff and complete your commissions. Now, I think these give you mining XP as well as mithril powder and stuff like that. So do the commissions, and then you can, yeah, if you mine with I have a mithril pickaxe or something, you could probably have a better pickaxe than me. But you just mine this stuff, and you'll eventually work on it. And I think you can also, yeah, I also have a double mine thing. But yeah, this will get you a good amount of mining XP. If you see 158 right there, that's very nice amount of XP. Now for this, you obviously want, I think this is a mithril, where you use the mithril golem, and then when you're doing the minions, I'd use the other one. yeah, that's basically how you do that. And now onto combat. Now this is another one you need to do in the Dwarven Mines, or you can do it other ways, but I'd suggest doing sorrow farming. Now gets you a good amount of XP, but the one thing, this is going to be very difficult for early game players, so I will show you another method in a second. But yeah, sorrow farming is very good to make some combat XP early game, or late game, I mean. And yeah, you basically, what you want to do, you want to buy yourself a soul whip. I'm just trying to find where the actual mist is, but it's somewhere over here. You want to find yourself a soul, or get yourself a soul whip for about, I think it's about 10 mil or something like that. You might make your money back, and you probably need around full Necron to do this effectively. I can afford that, but I just need to get my catacombs level up and stuff and complete 4/7. So yeah, you want to kill these guys with the soul whip. You already need a plasma flux or something like that. To help yourself heal while you're doing this, because these do a lot of damage even to really late game players. And yeah, you basically just grind those guys to make yourself a good amount of XP. Now the other way you can do it, this is a lot more early game sort of method. You can use Revenants and Crypt Ghouls to get a good amount of money, not money, combat XP. So what you want to do is you want to do tier 4s when tier 4s you can do if you can do them quite easily. Probably most people can't do tier 5s because, yeah, Revenant Horror Slayer is 7 is annoying, but Rev 4 costs 50k per time. This is the problem with this method, is it does cost money. So I suggest doing this while Aatrox is Mayor, and so then you get the cheaper prices, and you also get better drops, which is very nice to get it. But yeah, that's basically how you get combat XP. You used to be able to do it with Cactus Armor and Gas, but they unfortunately have removed that method because it was very OP. People were getting like combat 50 really quickly. But yeah, onto fishing. Now this one I don't have too much experience doing because I've actually like almost never fished before, but I just get my XP from clay minions, which is a good way to do it, or fishing minion. I think clay minions make a lot more money, so I definitely do it like that. But you need you want to get, so I don't actually have this gear, but I'd suggest what you get is a squid pet or a dolphin pet. There's a way you can do it with the auto pet rule. I don't exactly know how that works, but you want shark armor to get more sea creature chance. I think that's cheaper than the what was it, diver or something? It's called something like that. Then you want the Rod of Legends or Rod of Champions and Spiked Bait. That'll help you get the maximum amount of sea creatures, which give you a lot of combat XP, or not, for fishing XP, sorry. And that is basically how you're going to do fishing. Otherwise, yeah, I'd suggest just doing it with minions until you get to about 20, in the 20s somewhere, and then you're going to have to grind it a little bit manually because it's going to be really, that's one of the most annoying ones for me because I find fishing really, really boring. Another annoying one to do is definitely going to be foraging. Now, the way you want to do this is, well, the way I like to do it is with just a gold axe because I don't want to waste the money on a tree capitator. But there's two pets you're going to need to use for this. Either you use a monkey or you use an ocelot. Now, the reason you would use a monkey, you may be thinking it's probably not true, but if you have a tree capitator, you would definitely use a monkey because it reduces the cooldown on it, so that you can easily. I can't seem to get up the jump pad, but yeah, so you can easily mine stuff. You with the tree cap, you get a quicker cooldown with the monkey pet, so definitely use that. But Ocelot does get you XP for foraging, so yeah, it's going to take you a long time to do foraging. But yeah, this is like probably one of my worst skills because I haven't really done any of it. But yeah, that is basically how you do foraging. Foraging is one of the most difficult ones. I'd say just get it to around 25 if you don't want to sweat like the whole thing out. If you just want skill average or something. But yeah, then you want, what haven't I done? I think I need to talk about taming. Now, taming, I don't know if this actually counts to your skill average or not, but taming is still a skill you do want to level up because it can be useful. You get +1 pet luck, which is quite nice, and you gain 28% extra pet XP from my level. But taming, the way you want to level this up is obviously leveling pets. Now, one thing I didn't mention when I talked about alchemy was you can level up sheep pets while doing it to make yourself some money. But you can buy a level 1 sheep pet from somewhere, from the auction house, and level it up to around 100 whilst you're doing all the alchemy stuff. and you'll end up making some coins back, which is very nice. Another way I like to level up pets is definitely with the new bestiary, or not very new anymore, the bestiary, because every other milestone you get 1,000,000 combat XP or something once you get to a certain point. So that is very nice to level up some pets. I remember I leveled up my wolf pet to like 70 from like 4, just from that 1,000,000 combat XP, which is very nice. You definitely want to put, that one gives you more combat XP, so wolf is quite good for combat XP. I think there's other ones that do help you with combat XP, but yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, that is generally how you want to farm skills. I'd highly suggest you do this while the double XP is active, or if you're watching this in the future, just do it with the potions and everything. One extra thing for farming, you can actually use melon minions to get some good amount of XP. That also gives you, if you have diamond spreading in it, then that also gives you a good amount of money as well on top, which is very nice. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video, and yeah, that's going to do it for today. If you could subscribe, that would really help out the channel. I'm trying to push towards 500, and yeah, that's going to do it for today, so goodbye.